Anybody who kills me in this SMP instantly becomes its wealthiest member. With that in mind, I'm about to fight 8 people with my teammate Damlet. Our bounties combined are over 50,000, so we cannot afford to lose this. Can we win a 2 versus 8 against experienced and smart players? Well, I take that back. I wouldn't say smart. They're fighting my team after all. It all started when I was playing my friend's public SMP for fun, just having a good time when I got a bounty put on my head. I thought it was just for fun at first, until it hit $10,000. I haven't even attacked anyone yet. They just had it out for me. Anywho, the end was opening in 24 hours, so I was preparing for that. My plan was pretty simple. I get potions, enchanted diamond armor, and a good weapon. The server owner announced that the Dragon Slayer gets an essentials cosmetic of their choice. Luckily, I was teaming with Damlet, the next best PvPer on the server, and we split up the work. While I was offline, Damlet had set up a bit of a base and found a stronghold. I saw some stupidly strong enchantment books in our team ender chest, so I combined them and made a netherite sword that had sharpness 4, fire aspect 2, and sweeping edge 3 that I finished making just 22 seconds before the end opened. I also made full protection 2 diamond armor. I didn't know what the other players had, but I was anticipating being targeted by groups of people just because my bounty is so high.
Keep in mind that Naparizel has a bounty of 16,000 hunk coins on him.
Let's go.
Okay, we have to get out of here.
Yep. Okay, Nem has a bounty and Artistly has a bounty. We need to kill those 2. And hello. Oh, it's perching! Okay, this is actually gonna be it.
Come on.
Yes!
Yes! Good job.
Let's go!
Yeah, you want the achievement?
Oh, sure. Here, you can hold on to it though. I got a diamond from that.
They're coming. What the? Are they shooting at me?
Okay, I'll just kill them all if you want.
Okay.
Since I killed the dragon, I got an essentials cosmetic of my choosing, but I let Damlet, my teammate, have it instead, since I wouldn't have killed the dragon without him. He picked this really cool Spider-Man backflip emote. We also got the dragon egg, the rarest item in Minecraft. Now, there's a rule on this server that you have to have the dragon egg in your inventory at all times. You can't put it in an ender chest. So at this point, if somebody kills me, they get not only the dragon egg, but also my $30,000 bounty. We finished maxing our gear and just chilled on the server. That is, until Nem Vivo striked. They found our base and killed Damlet while I was offline.
Damlet might have crystals. Damlet might have crystals.
What a great plan. Wait until the American player's asleep and kill his teammate then. He'll never notice. At this time, Damlet had a bounty of about 4,500 that Nem just claimed. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand for this. So the next day, we went to spawn and wreaked havoc on Nem's team. They stood no chance. After that, I thought it was over. We obliterated them, found their team's base and gunpowder farm, and between all of this, they were nowhere to be found. I thought we'd won. How naive I was. Nem sent me a proposition. Damlet and I fight Nem's team in a fair 2v8. They might have a player advantage by 4 times, but what I didn't tell them was that Damlet and I weren't just sitting around. We've been gearing up for the past week. I spent my time flying around searching for ancient cities to loot for god apples, while Damlet brewed potions and traded with villagers. We were stacked beyond belief, but is it enough for the 2 of us to take down 8 players? You see, Ehonk made a gold farm which let Nem's team catch up to us in golden apples. Ehonk announced that they were selling a crate to the highest bidder between Nem's team and mine, but wouldn't say whose bid was the highest. We can match or outdo anything they have to offer, but I was only in the business for Ehonk's god apples. We eventually settled upon a deal, the dragon egg in exchange for 10 god apples. Combined with the god apples I got from ancient cities, I now had a total of 38 god apples to throw at Nem's team. I also crafted a multi-shot crossbow with weakness arrows. Damlet would be using a crossbow with slow-falling arrows. The combination of slow-falling and weakness completely shatters their damage output. Max netherite swords with strength 2 deal 17 on a normal hit, and 25.2 damage on a critical hit. Slow-falling prevents them from critting, and weakness decreases their damage by 4. Meaning their max damage has been cut down to 13. We were now set for the day of the battle. The fight was going great. We'd killed 2 of their players within 10 minutes and we were both playing well. We knew that we were currently winning the battle until... What? Turns out somebody sent a message while having the no chat reports mod, which the server was unable to verify, which in turn kicked about half of all players. That includes everybody in the fight. Combine that with the combat log plugin, which kills players that log out of combat, everybody except Damlet died. Nem got credit for the kill but gave me the bounty back. The fight was rescheduled for another day. Both sides lost. Nem posted this video on Twitter. I analyzed the footage and saw there was a forest bordering their snowy mountain, along with a plains biome in the distance. Using this info, I started searching. I narrowed it down by assuming that they went south of their old base. It used to be south of spawn and I figured they'd want to get as far away from us as possible. Using this info, I scouted around the server and found their base in about 50 minutes. While I was searching, I was also looting any ancient cities I found under mountains. By 2 weeks before the fight, I had just a handful of god apples. These poor guys have no idea what's coming. If we factor in the 20% damage reduction from Resistance 1 from god apples, their max damage output has been cut from the already decreased 13 down to 10.4, less than a sharpness 5 netherite sword. Oh, and just to make it fair for them, we banned any explosives. Otherwise, this would be a really easy 1v8 for either of us. By the day of the battle, we were finally prepared, but did we have what it takes to beat 8 players? Well, I think the better question is, do they have what it takes to beat us? Even though they outnumber us 4 times over, we had no intention of making it easy for them. Oh, look at that! 2 new players! That's 1 rule broken twice already. They didn't even need to do this. They had 2 other people online, Devian and Zephin, who were in the last fight. Not to mention that Risa Stindl was actually a good player, the best player on their team by a mile. This would not be easy at all. I'd also like to mention that Ehonk told me after the fight that 2 members of the opposing team flat out X-rayed for diamonds. I think cheating is scummy enough, but doing it on your friend's SMP tells me that you have no respect for them, as well as any other player on the server. 3, 2... Nem activated the last resort, a stockpile of hundreds of TNT. There's a reason I specifically added the no explosives rule. Not because they dealt much of a threat to us, but because either one of us could easily kill all 8 of them with end crystals. I added that rule to make it fair for them. So if they're gonna break the no explosives rule I added to help them out, they're gonna find out why I added it. Unfortunately, we didn't pack any end crystals with us since we banned them. We didn't think we'd have to use them. We had about 40 sitting in our base though. Damlet's armor started to break, and there was nothing we could do to save him. In that split second, he came up with a plan. Back at our base, we had extra god sets of diamond armor, potions, ender pearls, totems, and more that Damlet just put into our team ender chest. This action single-handedly saved my life. I also asked for one last item. I said they're going to find out why I made that rule. I'm a man of my word. I made sure they could understand it themselves. After the fight, I found out that Hello HD, the only person from last time to break the rules, bought an alt account to impersonate Synth Lemon. This is actually Synth Lemon, and this is Hello's alt. Let's actually count how many times they broke the rules.
Synth Lemon's name has been Synth Lemon.
And then we can just throw all of that out the window, because some of them literally x-rayed for diamonds. And they can go on about how they won the fight or how Nem is dunking on me, even though I killed them without crystals. But this started as a fight for my bounty. I didn't die. They didn't get my bounty. And even though they cheated 19 times by the end of the fight, we still brought it down to a 2 versus 4 without breaking any rules. Not to mention how they demanded the server owner split my bounty between everyone on their team. How is it that when they break the rules first, it's awesome, but when I do it after them, I'm lame? Is it because they actually did something? Or maybe this is their way of coping with the loss, just lying to themselves so they can feel better. Accept your losses now so you can feel better in the future. Learn from your mistakes instead of digging a deeper hole of hate. Just to be clear, I'm friends with nearly everybody on that server, especially most of the people on the opposing team, but in their attempt to gather as many people as possible to get my bounty, they got a few nasty folks. But after all is said and done, what did they want my $30,000 bounty for? I mean, the shop doesn't sell much. You can buy golden apples, but those are super overpriced and the battle ended already. Smithing templates, but they already have netherite, and again, the battle ended. What could they want? In the end, I did survive Minecraft's highest bounty, but despite all our preparation, gathering 64 god apples, killing half of the opposing team in an unfair 2 versus 8, and overcoming blatant cheating that even their own allies thought was lame, Damlet died. The question wasn't, can I survive this bounty? It was, can we survive? And half of us died. But there won't be another rematch fight, because in the end, half of us still live. We win and lose as a team, and we're a glass half full type of team. Half of us lived after all. Just to be clear, I'm not losing this bounty. Not today, not ever. Lastly, don't send hate to anyone in this video. I'm friends with mostly everyone on the server, and you're not doing me a favor by being rude. And you certainly won't be my friend for it either. If you enjoyed this video, check out this other one where I fought the entire server for over 3 hours straight. That's not a joke. I overcame one-shot weapons, barrier blocks, and so much more in hopes of getting a wish. Thanks for watching. See you next time.